Jai Hind everyone. Today we are going to start with king, farmers and towns. इस चैप्टर में मेनली हम पढ़ेंगे कि हाउ द मौर्यन एम्पायर स्टार्टेड, हाउ दे वर रूल्ड बाय द किंग्स, व्हाट वर द रूल्स एंड ऑन विच प्रिंसिपल दे रूल. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट. आपने जैसा कि पढ़ा होगा कि इस चैप्टर में मेनली हम ये पढ़ेंगे कि हाउ द सिटीज़ इमर्ज मीन्स आफ्टर द फॉलिंग ऑफ हड़प्पन सिविलाइजेशन there was no towns, but soon after the villages start developing, and these villages developed into small kingdoms, and these kingdoms developed into an empire from between 600 BCE to 600 CE. In this chapter, we will see the Mauryan Empire and the Gupta Empire. And there are many sources, inscription, Vedas, and Upanishads through which we find out about the details of these empires. So let's start. As you have seen that after the falling of Harappan civilization, the Indus Valley civilization fell into ruins, and there was no evidences how this civilization end. But soon after, the people again started to living their lives near the river system, Ganga Valley river system, and as you know that Alexander Cunningham also supported, thought that the main historic lifestyle was started from the Ganga Valley plain. So the Rig Veda was composed along the Indus and its tributaries, Ravi, Shatluj, Vyas. So the agricultural settlements started to emerge in many parts of the subcontinent. Atirampakam is a place in the subcontinent which is known for the people, early men who started to live. Same as the people started to grow, agricultural settlements started to grow in the subcontinent. There was the emergence of new mode of disposal of the death like megaliths. See, megaliths are just defined as a big stones, and megaliths are of two types: monoliths and polyliths. Polyliths are the big stone. Monolith is single big stone. Okay, megaliths is just a big stone to memorial or the burial of a person. Okay, and there was the emergence of many new towns and kingdoms. At that time, there was one officer in the East India Company, James Princip. He deciphered because at that time, before that, during the British era, there were many archaeological evidences which were being found. Earlier, there was not any evidences which were being found because the people were not knew about that practices. But soon after, the people started to think about the things, what the archaeological evidences are telling. Same as James Princip deciphered the Brahmani and the Kharosthi script, which helped the people or the archaeologists to understand in the period of 1830s. And in this script, there was a mention of a king, Piyadasi. Piyadasi mainly the person who literal meaning is pleasant to behold, means the person who behold, the person who support the deprived one. And there's a perception, or you can say there's a mindset which the people have been made about that Piyadarsi must have been the king Ashoka of the Mauryan Empire, and he was the grandson of the Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, and the Brahmani script, this is the Brahmani script, this is the Karusti script, and Prakrit script is also here. These all the scripts are being deciphered, but not the Indus Valley script. This is Pali script. So at that time, there was in the 6th century BCE is regarded as a major turning point in the Indian history because there was the increased use of iron, development of coinage, emergence of new states and cities, and at that time, beside Hinduism, there was the emergence of many new religions: Jainism, Buddhism, and the people started to develop the kingdoms. The main difference you can find between a kingdom and the empires all mostly all of the country. Kingdom is the specific geographical area. There were 16 Mahajanpadas. Mahajanpadas are mainly the territory which were being ruled by the people. There were 16 Mahajanpadas, means you can say the old cities of the ancient India. These are 16 Mahajanpadas, which are Kamboja, Gandhara, Kuru, Panchala, Kosala, Mala, Kashi, Magad, Anga, Viji, Asaka, Avanti, Matsya. These all are Mahajanpadas. And Mahajanpadas were raised in the 6th century BCE. And these states were ruled by the kings who were also known as Ganas or Sanghas. Each had their own capital, and these capitals were being fortified. And each state maintained permanent standing armies, recruited the peasantry and the regular bureaucracies. Means at a regular interval, the peasantry had to recruit in the army, and they were have to serve as a permanent standing army. Means not like you can take the example of Roman army. It was also a standing army, and they were being maintained, well maintained. And how the kings maintain their norms, what are the principle on which the king works, it is mentioned in the Dharma Sutra. Functions of the ruler is to collect from the people and tribute from the people. Okay. Now, at that time, between 6th to 14th century, Magad was a Mahajanpad, and it became very powerful Janpad because powerful and ambitious ruler like Bhimsara, Ajatsattu, and Mahapadmana was emerging as a powerful and ambitious ruler. There was the availability of iron in the Magad to make tools and weapons. There was you can say forest ecology was more better in the Magad because there was availability of elephants in the forest, which is an important part of the army. Fertile soil was alluvial soil is found in Magad region. Ganga and its tributaries provide cheap and convenient communication. There is a location of Patliputra which facilitate routes of communication, and Rajgara, the old capital of Magad, was located among hill. This is Magad Empire, and Magad Empire, from the Magad Empire, it created the base for the Mauryan Empire, and we will read the Mauryan Empire in the next video. Till then, thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.